Hello and welcome to Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. I'm Gary Hill and I'm both your host and your reviewer. This is our 174th episode and it's sort of a sequel to a review I did a few weeks ago. That's because when I reviewed Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama 2, I realized that I hadn't seen the original movie in years. So I decided to fix that. And that leads me to this review of the DVD edition of that film. You know, I'd like to say that seeing this again made me appreciate the sequel more. I really would like to say that. But it actually had the opposite effect. It made the newer movie appear even weaker. This film is a B-movie classic. It has comedy, horror, and more. It's just a very fun experience. Now, it does have plenty of gratuitous nudity, but that was almost mandatory for these kinds of films in those days. The story centers around some sorority sisters going through their initiation ritual. Some creepy guys who decide to break into the sorority house to get a look at naked girls get caught. The final part of the ritual involves breaking into a bowling alley to steal a trophy. The guys, as their punishment, are forced to join the girls on this misadventure. The sorority sisters doing the initiation have a secret plan to break in and spy on them and scare them. When they get there, they find another character, Spider, is already inside the theater for the purpose of theft. Everything is going more or less according to plan until the trophy that they were going to steal is dropped and it breaks open, releasing an imp. The imp offers wishes, but those quickly turn sour. The imp really steals the show once he appears. I would also argue that this might be one of Linnea Quigley's best performances. She plays the part of Spider and really does a great job. They bring plenty of real danger and death to this movie, yet they also keep it silly and funny and have some nods to classic horror. I love the janitor character who both fills in a lot of the backstory, but also brings a lot of humor to it. Now, this is a full moon film, and it's not the kind of thing you can take too seriously. I mean, that title sort of gives that away, right? It's a great check your brain at the door movie. Sit back and enjoy it. As absurd as it is, it's also very entertaining. The DVD doesn't have a lot of extras. The main one is a behind-the-scenes featurette. I thought that had some cool stuff, but it also dragged at points. The interview with the imp puppet, though, that's part of that featurette, is worth watching it for all by itself. Overall, this DVD shows why this film is regarded as a classic. I remember reading that Linnea Quigley was hesitant to participate in the sequel because she was afraid it would ruin the legacy of the original, which she thought of as a classic. She ultimately sat that one out, and I think that was probably the right decision. The thing is, though, the sequel can never really take away from this because this movie still exists, and the world is a better place because it does. Okay, that might be a little over the top, but this film still holds up remarkably well all those years later. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.